everybody? Welcome back to Crash Blade Gaming. I am your host, Crash, and today I was beaten to the punch but by another YouTuber that did this deck, but my deck's a little bit different, but sort of the same. But anyways, it's what happens when I only get to post once a week. I don't have the time to do all the stuff in daily videos yet, but whatever. I still want to do it. It is one of my favorite Pokemon up here. That's why they're here. So Articuno is making a comeback with its paralysis, which is really cool. Munkidori helps out Articuno a lot, but I'll talk about that stuff in the deck list, and let's get right into it. One of my favorite Pokemon is finally a little bit better in this new set. Articuno with the Wild Freeze attack does 70 damage for 2 water energies, but it does 50 damage to itself, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Now, there are a few ways around paralysis, like Professor's Trail Scenario. They can pick up their Pokemon. Switching cards will heal paralysis, and evolving heals paralysis. But other than that, paralysis means your opponent can't retreat or attack, which is a really strong special condition, which is why it's so hard to get decks like these to work really well. But Articuno comes pretty close, I think. Let's see how we help out Articuno do this. We have 3 Articuno in the deck. We have a 2/2 line of Palkia VSTAR with the Star Portal ability, allowing you to attach up to 3 water energies to your Pokemon any way you like. Anyway, to your water Pokemon any way you like, which is really good. Easy to power up Palkia and Articuno and Greninja, but we don't really use Greninja. He costs too much energy. But anyways, Palkia is the really important early game attacker. You can set up Articuno early game with Palkia, but it just depends on the decks you go up against, because you want your opponent to be fully evolved before you start doing paralysis as well. We have 1 copy of Greninja just for the concealed cards building. We want to get at least 3 water energy in the discard in our first couple turns, so we can use that Star Portal ability to power up our stuff. We have Munkidori with the Adrenabrain ability. As long as it's got a Darkness Energy, we can move 3 damage counters from one of our Pokemon to the other. So, as you saw, Articuno does 50 damage to itself. Well, with 2 Munkidori in play, you move 50 damage to your opponent's side of the board, and Articuno is healed. Thus, your Articuno stays alive forever as long as you have the paralysis lock going. We have 1 Counter Catcher, 2 Earthen Vessels. This helps us get our Darkness Energies. We're only playing 3, so 1 Darkness Energy per Munkidori, and then we have 8 Water Energy as well. 1 Lost Vacuum. There is the Ancient Booster Capsule that can stop us. We don't see too much Ancient Booster Capsules in this meta right now, but if you do, Lost Vacuum is the way around it. Otherwise, your paralysis is done for. So you do kind of take an auto loss to that, sort of. It just depends on which Ancient decks you're going up against. But anyways, 4 Nest Ball help us get our Pokemon down and consistent. There's no Buddy PAF in here. We have 1 Prime Catcher. I think you can choose to do a different A-Spec. I'm not sure which one we would want, but Prime Catcher may be the best one in this scenario. You could also maybe do like Legacy Energy to deny a prize, but I can see it working, but maybe not so much. 2 Super Rods. I have thought about going down to 1 Super Rod. I rarely use 2 Super Rods in a match, but we do play a heavy count of Professor's Research. We play 4 of them, so it is possible to lose a rod. So some duplication is okay to help your consistency. We play a lot of Switch cards. We play 3 Switch and 1 Switch card. This is because we want to keep our paralysis lock, and one way our opponent can get around that is by bossing one of our Pokemon that are not Articuno and sticking it in the active for a turn, which gives them a turn to maneuver and attack and stuff like that. So we want to play a heavy switch count. That's also why another Prime Catcher is in here as well, because it also helps us switch as well. So effectively, we'll play 5 ways to switch, which is really important. 4 copies of Ultra Ball, 2 Artazon helps us set up as well. This deck is really reliant on you setting up early to get those Articuno locks going. You need 2 Munkidori, you need 2 Darkness Energy attached to those Munkidoris, and then you need 2 Water Energies on your Articuno at the minimum. So realistically, in the early game, please try to start Palkia and do that as many times as you can, but, you know, play the deck how you want. Temple of Sinnoh shuts off special energy. There is Mist Energy that is in play that does not allow your Pokemon to be affected by special conditions, and I also think there's a special energy as well that removes special conditions, so that's why we play 2 copies of Temple of Sinnoh. Also shuts off double turbo from Greninja. Just saying. Anyways, 1 copy of Arven. This helps us get our couple of tool cards that we have here. We have 1 Bravery Charm and 1 EXP share for the Articunos. It is possible for you to Star Portal to 2 Articunos instead of attacking with Palkia. It just depends on how the matchup is going and what card you're drawing. So EXP share does kind of help you keep that energy to power up Palkia on the bench or another Articuno as well. Bravery Charm gives you a little bit more time when you're using Articuno to set up your Munkidori, so that's why this is in here as well. I do see a case for not using either of these, but they come in handy pretty often and like kind of clutch-like, so that's kind of why I like them in the deck. Playing 4 Iono, 1 Boss, 3 Irida, and 4 Research to round out our draw. We're playing heavy draw count because we don't have any draw support otherwise. So we're not playing like Barbarels or anything like that. There's just not enough room in this deck for Barbarels. You have to have Palkia on the bench, 2 Munkidori on the bench, a backup Articuno, and your bench is almost full. So that's why we got this in here. And plus, it'll be just a liability. Anyways, that is the deck list. It'll be in the description down below. Let's go watch it in action. All right, going against Dragapult. Cool. We top deck a Nest Ball, which is great. Let's throw down these Munkidoris. No energy, though, which is a little bit painful, but at least we can go get... I didn't mean to click Greninja, but we'll take Greninja. And we don't need to throw down the Articuno just yet. We'll just pass the turn here. Hopefully, Iono can get us into a couple energies we can discard. We have Ultra Ball for VSTAR as well, so we can survive a couple turns. And we'll go from there. There's an Earthen Vessel from our opponent. If we're fast enough, we may even be able to get off a Greninja play, but I don't think so. If we do that, we won't have backup attackers because all 3 energies are going on to the Greninja. But we'll see what happens. I don't know if I want to Iono our opponent Petty Grudge. Why are you attaching to the active? Turo and a Fire Energy. It's good to see Turos get discarded with our strategy. Really good to see that. Not to. So why wouldn't you have attached the Fire Energy then? I guess if you want to use Petty Grudge. An Iono? We'll take an Iono. I was going to Iono them. There's at least 1 basic energy. We've got an Artazon to go get an Articuno. Don't mind playing the Artazon against this one. We do also have Irida to get us an Earthen Vessel. So we should be able to discard 3 energies this turn. They got Manaphy, which doesn't really matter. So this is great. So Palkia is going to be our opening attacker. And we're just going to go from there. We'll set up an Articuno later on once they evolve everything. Get everything going. A Temple of Sinnoh. We'll hold on to that because we don't know if they're playing Neo up or anything. But we'll conceal cards away the water. There's a Darkness Energy for our Munkidori. So let's go ahead and Irida. Grab an Articuno. We prized 1. Earthen Vessel. That stuff's there. Cool. We have our XP share in here. Got plenty of energies. Let's Earthen Vessel away the Nest Ball. Go get double water. Ultra Ball away double water. Go grab VSTAR. Throw down the Articuno. Attach basic to Munkidori. And of course we're just going to move this 10 damage off onto a Natu. And then we can Star Portal. And have Palkia to get ready to attack. Now the only issue with our hand is we don't have a way to find another water energy for Articuno, but Palkia should not go down to Dragapult in 1 turn. We'll take prize number 5. Ultra Ball. What does Ultra Ball get us? Nothing really. I don't like that my shoulders not getting the stuff, but it looks like I fixed it with this angle. So I'll have to sit like this for a while. Ultra Ball lets us what does Lance do? Search your deck for 3 Dragon Pokemon. Okay. 2 Dracloaks and a Dragapult? Sure. Do they have Rare Candy Dragapult? We don't know. No, they do not. They do have some Recon Dragons. I wonder why they promoted the Drag Cloak. We're just going to KO that one too. We also have a boss. Is there something we want to boss? We don't need a boss Manaphy because we're not Greninja-ing. Although, to be fair, we could have Greninja at some point. Trying to think here. Why would they promote the Dracloak? Let's see, if they play Ursaluna, they are only hitting 240 unless they have a max belt. So, like, they want me to take prizes? Maybe they want me to be ahead? TM Evo? Why wouldn't you just do that with a Natu, though? I don't know. My opponent knows what they're doing. It's their deck. They know how to play it. I moved, and now my shoulder is all not green screened again. So weird. I have a green screen, but it's an orange screen, apparently. It goes through my... It's bothering me. I'm sure it's bothering you guys. Whatever. I have to stop looking at myself in the camera, and maybe it won't bother me as much. So they got a Xatu, so they can TM Evo into Dragapult there. And then they can Evo the Natu. Okay. I wonder if I just boss this guy. I mean, does Xatu really matter? Better to take out a Dracloak because it's another Dragapult, right? I mean, that's their attacker. Research is good. Sort of. Yeah, let's send it. We don't need any of that. Prime Catcher, Basic Energy is great. XP share is good too if I had another Articuno. Yeah, let's throw that there because we can put the other energy on Munkidori later. I can wait a turn for Articuno. I mean, Palkia is a threat, so they do have to deal with Palkia. Okay. We can wait for another Articuno. If they want to boss Articuno, they can. We can set up another one. That's not a big deal. They have to deal with Palkia. Palkia does some work. Lost Vacuum is good if they have like a Hero's Cape, but even if they have Hero's Cape, it doesn't matter. Let's see if they throw down some more Dreepies. All the Dreepies are in the prizes. I mean, in the Discord. 3 Dreepies are in the Discord, so they only have Dragapult. They probably play a Rod. I do see that, but they are down a Turo. They may play 2 Turos. It is hard to knock out Dragapult, so I can see that happening. They are bossing. And they are going after a Munkidori with the energy, which is completely fine. We can set up another one. We can start a paralysis lock here too if we want. They just jet headbutt? What? Wow, okay. So, Earthen Vessel, get rid of that. Let's go grab these. I mean, I don't even want an Iono. Let's just knock out the Natu. I'm actually not going to heal this Munkidori all the way. Because there's not a point. Because I can move this damage later. Onto something else. We'll take another prize. Another energy's good. I can conceal cards this energy away because I know I have one more in the deck, so I'm not too concerned. Plus we just drew a Super Rod. So let's get rid of an Iono and an energy since I drew the Super Rod. Go grab another Articuno. Throw that with the EXP share. And we're going to Prime Catcher the Xatu. Come up with Palkia. And take the KO. 2 prize turn there just because they attacked with the headbutt. Gotta KO the Munkidori if you're gonna do that. Now we just need to KO this Dragapult and we're good. And our opponent concedes. There we go. Palkia is still in the show. We didn't even get to use Articuno, but hey, our opponent made some questionable choices, that's for sure. A Snow Runt. Okay, this will be interesting. We got Frostlass here. There goes my shoulder again. What if I like tilt? Does that? I need to find the correct. You guys are gonna be seeing this all video. I apologize. Alright, we got Nest Ball for Palkia Munkidori. We can attach the Darkness Energy to Munkidori, so when Frostlass kind of starts going off, we can start moving some of that damage off onto the Frostlass. So we'll Frostlass with Munkidori. Whatever, there's a Rotom. I wonder what kind of deck this is. Rotom, Frostlass. Buddy Poffin's probably going to get, we'll see. Could be Greninja, right? Greninja plays, yeah, Greninja EX with Frostlass. It is Greninja EX with Frostlass, and you know what we don't have? We don't have Manaphy. And that might be a problem. But we do have Paralysis. Ooh, research is great. Alright, let's Nest Ball. Let's Get you down. And let's get a Munkidori down so we don't lose out on our darkness energy. And research. Temple of Sinnoh is useful in this matchup for sure. It's going to conceal cards away our last water energy here that we can. Okay. Do I need to do anything else? No. Temple of Sinnoh is good because that shuts off the double turbos, which they use to do their Moonlight Shuriken type attack that's better than Radiant Greninja. So that is a stadium we will want to play. I don't know if they play any stadiums themselves, but we will throw down Temple of Sinnoh on our next turn, I think. We also have the option to Greninja now. A Snorunt and a Froakie if we want to, or Frostlass and a Snorunt and a Froakie. Or double Frostlass, doesn't matter. Arven, okay, that'll get them rare candy item card. Well, let's see. We can KO whatever's in the active. Unless it becomes Radiant Greninja. Not Radiant Greninja, Greninja EX. We can KO anything in the active unless it's Greninja EX, which they will get with Forest Seal Stone and Rare Candy. But if they have to do that, they will also need to find a retreat for Frostlass, which is okay. This is probably going for more Froakies. They can KO the Radiant Greninja now, which is fine. So we may want to Iono because they can search for whatever card they want. So what do? We get rid of Irida. Can counter Catcher the Rotom as well. I think this deck plays a Collapse Stadium. Oh, they just have Greninja outright. Okay. They got rid of their own Iono. Okay. So then they could boss them. Well, did they play a supporter? I don't think so. Okay, there's a Forest Seal Stone going to get something. A supporter, a switch card, an energy to switch the Frostlass. How much damage do you do? 120. They could KO the Munkidori here, but that's the only thing they'll KO. So I don't think they'll do their Mirage Barrage attack if they're only getting one knockout. Well, no, they get two because Frostlass will finish off Greninja. Okay, fair. Frostlass does finish off Greninja. So they would need Switch plus Double Turbo to do that. Which isn't unheard of. I mean, they could get it here. They got the search. They can get a supporter. They haven't played a supporter. No, they played Arven. Did play Arven. There's the energy to switch the Frostlass out. Now they're down to one card, and they're going to use Shinobi Blade, and that'll get them a supporter for next turn for sure. So, I mean, doesn't really matter to Iono. They're probably going to get a research or an Iono. I don't know. So we'll throw down Temple of Sinnoh, we'll get Palkia VSTAR going. Throw down an Articuno so I can put the energy on it. And then I think we're just going to Irida. I don't think there's a reason to Iono. They can get what they want. It's either they get their own supporter and they draw cards next turn, or we Iono them and we put them into a 5-card hand anyways and they get what they want. I'm sure their card is going to be a draw supporter because they only have one card. And then we can hit into this Greninja EX relatively tough and be okay. So what's the item card I get though? A Nest Ball? I think so. I think I get Articuno Nest Ball, grab a second Articuno or Munkidori. Because I can move, yeah, I can knock out these Frostlasses pretty quickly. Palkia will go into the active. We can also pay attention to Rotom too. If Rotom gets relatively low, we can handle that as well. Another energy. Can also counter catch a Frostlass or the Rotom. Because theoretically Greninja is just going to get stuck, so we could counter catch the Rotom and KO it now, so we can think about that. Let's go ahead and Irida. Articuno plus Nest. Oh, the Articuno can also get KO'd by the Greninja. That'll be a bummer. Okay. Second Munkidori. We Ultra Ball away Ultra Ball Energy. This gets VSTAR. You're hitting for 220, 240 with that. Okay, Star Portal. Can counter catch Rotom or I can hit Greninja. I think we counter catch Rotom. We'll just start picking away at the Frostlasses. KO the Rotom, it's an easy 2-prizer. Play the Temple of Sinnoh so that they can't use the double turbo unless they find the Stadium Bounce. So they need Stadium Bounce plus energy. We get 2 prizes here. Hopefully this will help us out. Another Iono and a Switch. Okay. So if our opponent's smart, they will Mirage Barrage the Articuno and the Munkidori. And we will slowly kill one of their Frostlasses. Okay. So we know they drew a card. It could, man, if they Iono me though, I lose that energy in my hand. They do get double turbo, but Temple of Sinnoh's there. There's an Iono. We go down to 4, they go down to 5. They need their Stadium Bounce. We do get another Temple of Sinnoh. Bravery Charm is perfect for Articuno, but it's a turn too late. Maybe they missed the Stadium Bounce. They have no way to search for a card. They played Iono, so I think we're fine here. Mirage Barrage is not going to happen. They can Shinobi Blade, which is fine. To be honest, I think we paralyze now. So, the good thing is we can Bravery Charm this following turn, and that's okay. And so Articuno does stay alive, but we don't have energy. We did top deck a research, that's perfect. Alrighty, so let's move damage counters off the Munkidori onto the Frostlass. And we will get a KO on a Frostlass this coming turn. Okay, let's Bravery Charm the Articuno so it doesn't go down. It sucks that I have to research, but once they get one Mirage Barrage off, it's okay. Okay, Earthen Vessel gets us another energy, but not another Articuno. I'm worried that they can Lost Vacuum the Articuno. But I mean, if I don't do it, I don't do it. Let's get rid of a Lost Vacuum. Would it make sense to paralyze now? Maybe. Maybe, but we'll hit for 220. This way the Greninja's a little bit off. They also don't have another Greninja set up, so I don't know. We do need to take damage off the Palkia unless they KO it this turn. But they can KO the Munkidoris. I think they have a Stadium counter now. They should have gotten it with Shinobi Blade. Rare Candy Greninja, okay. They have another Greninja ready to go. They can retreat into that one if they want to. Or they can, actually, they can just attach another energy to the active Greninja, and then they can do Mirage Barrage and KO the Munkidoris, but they don't get the Articuno. But then we have to Super Rod back in the Munkidoris, get them set up. We do have, oh, we didn't have a Dark Energy. One of them's prized. They do attach to Greninja. So they'll take 2 prizes, we'll take 2 prizes. I'm actually fine with them KOing double Munkidori because we can Super Rod them back in. And we can Iono them. Oh, they're going after Palkia. 3 prize turn. Fair. I'm fine with this too. That makes it easier to get these Munkidoris back. Okay. Makes it a little easier to get these Munkidoris back. Cool. Ultra Ball's good. Okay, let's take a KO on the Frostlass. Oops, should have put the 20 first. Go down to 3 prizes. Do I want to Iono? Hey, we get the Munkidori off the prizes. Alright, we'll play that guy next turn. We can Iono to 2. Let's do this. Let's get another Articuno. We don't need the other Munkidori until next turn. I do need the Darkness Energy back in. Rod back in. Monkey. Dark Water. Honestly, I think Iono hurts us the most. They're at 90. We can KO this guy next turn too. They're only got 1 Frostlass, but they can potentially get 2 more. Iono can bite us in the butt. It really could. I feel comfortable doing Iono because... Oh, they didn't do Mirage... They did Mirage Barrage, not Shinobi Blade, and see, that's why. Oh, crap. Now we don't have a supporter. Well, we'll Wild Freeze and hope we get something off the prizes. We do have a Darkness Energy off the prizes, so 1 Munkidori can do this. Oh, man, I should have researched. I knew they didn't Shinobi Blade. Crap. And here comes 2 more Frostlass. 1 Iono. 2 Iono. Hey, let me see my discard. Hey, let me see my discard. 1, 2, 2 Ionos. 1, 2 Research. So we have 2 of each, and we have 1 Irida in the deck. And an Arven. They just pass? Okay, they just passed. Top deck an Irida. Okay. Earthen Vessel for sure. Palkia, sure. Cool. Okay, we'll do this. We can Earthen Vessel, get rid of Ultra Ball. Go grab Water Dark. Obviously, we're playing the Dark. And Munkidori. Let's take these and KO this guy. Take 2 prizes. Now we just need to focus on a Frostlass and we win. Nest Ball Basic Energy, cool. We do have another Munkidori in the deck, don't we? So that'll get us another Munkidori that we can utilize next turn. Okay. You can take 3 damage counters and be fine. So we'll move it off of Articuno onto a Frostlass. And then we will just Wild Freeze. Paralyze the Greninja. It can't do anything. Freezing Shrouds are going to happen to our Munkidoris. We're going to have a 3rd Munkidori into play next turn as long as we don't get Iono'd. They were not able to do Shinobi Blade, so I think this Iono got us the game here. So maybe it wasn't too bad, but I still think it was riskier than doing the research. But then they had 6 cards, so we didn't really know what they had either. But we just need to take 1 prize. As a matter of fact, we win next turn no matter what. We win next turn no matter what. I had to make sure my Munkidoris were going to survive. It's 60 damage. I didn't think about that. But I do get another Munkidori down, so I think we win here. They can counter catch all they want. They're still paralyzed. I have Switch in hand anyway. It doesn't matter. They have to KO a Munkidori, which isn't going to happen. Munkidori's going to KO the Frostlass. We have 1 prize remaining. And that's it. That's GG's. That's what happens when we get that paralyzed lock. So that's why Palkia is a really good early game attacker to start things off. And this game got close. I will say it got pretty close, but we snuck out the dub here. Having Frostlass in here makes it a little bit more tricky to navigate with the Munkidoris because they have an ability. But we just got to move all the damage onto Frostlass, and that's GG's for us. And even if we were to keep Munkidoris alive, we had a 3rd one to get going, but 90 damage is enough to KO Frostlass, giving us the win against Greninja EX. Snuck one out there, but paralysis is strong. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching me beat up on Dragapult and Greninja EX, which was a really tricky matchup with all those Frost. They almost had 4 Frostlass out at one point, which was kind of scary. 80 damage a turn would have been insane to my Munkidoris, but whatever. We were able to sneak out some wins. That late game Iono was clutch. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time on Crash Blade Gaming.